Hello everyone, my name is the Emerald, and today we're going to be talking about Star Rail and what to expect over the coming week. So this is the week of basically drip marketing and the actual live stream for the next version. So this is the stream announcement we got earlier today. Through the Petals in the Land of Repose, which is the version 3.2 special program. Do note this is an anniversary stream. This stream is going to be happening alongside the anniversary of the game. This is going to be its second anniversary, which is pretty interesting. Honestly, pretty crazy to think about. It's been 2 years in this game. It's honestly mind-boggling. It only feels like, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago where I started playing back in like 1.0. I don't know, it feels crazy. So here we are. This is going to be talking about version 3.2 specifically and what to expect there. So we'll quickly talk about what, like, just the very bare, at least character-wise and banner-wise, what we should expect. Phase 1 should be Castarise, the 5-star Quantum Remembrance character. This character is really good. Controversial with a specific attribute. If you really want to know, I've had videos explain this character already, so I won't go in depth here, but there is something a bit controversial, although she is a really strong character. So we'll see how they do with that. And then Phase 2 should be Anaxa, really good Air Edition character, really strong. Honestly, he has more value over Castarise, if you ask me, but if you don't want him, that's fine. He is really good, though. I do think he's a really strong character, and I hope he does not get like shadow nerfed out of nowhere. I hope not. And then banner-wise, this is obviously up for like debate, or like this can obviously change. Before, we actually had banner updates for, I want to believe it was Fugue, I think it was, I remember correctly, but a while ago for like a different version we had banners, and then like the day after when the stream happened, we got completely different characters. So we'll see. So don't take this like to heart, take it with a grain of salt. This can absolutely change last second in stream, but if it is correct, we should be getting Castarise with Fugue and Akron, and Jiao Cho in the triple banner like before, with Pella, Lynx, and Gallagher as rated 4 stars. And then Phase 2 should be Anaxa and Dark Ratio with Win Dong Hung, Serval, and Mose. Now, I mean, the first step is pretty solid actually, right? Fugue is still a really good character for Super Break if you still run that. Akron and Jiao Cho are a really good pair, and Castarise stuff is really strong. The only problem here, the only good heal here is Gallagher for Castarise. So if you don't get her somehow, you're kind of screwed, right? Pella is okay, though she might get screwed over in the next patch. I'll see, like in 3.3. I'll explain why in a bit. Lynx is meh, and Gallagher is good for Castarise. Dong Hung sucks. Serval is okay for the Herda, and maybe Anaxa. I could be wrong, we'll see. And then Mose is in a weird spot. So that's what to expect in at least character-wise and banner-wise in the 3.2 special program. They'll go over stuff like events and everything. I'm not going to go into that here because there's a lot, and I honestly, frankly, don't want to go through all that. So, yeah. Now we'll talk about the drip marketing. In less than a minute, we should be getting the drip marketing for this character, Hyacinth. She is going to be a 5-star Wind Remembrance healer character. She's supposed to be best in slot for Castarise healing-wise, so keep that in mind. At least that's what people have said. Obviously, kits can change. We actually don't even know the full kits of this character because they're gatekeeping. I don't know why, but there's that. And then Phase 2, which we should get the what's it called? The drip marketing for tomorrow, around the same time, is Cypher, who is supposed to be a 5-star Quantum Nihility character. And we actually do have a full like structured list of what she does, which is absolutely insane. Let's first go over Hyacinth because we have very little on the character. Hyacinth is an HP buffer, similar to Ho-Ho, but instead triggered through burst, triggers through losing HP. And then there's that. Extremely fast, but lacks much utility. Seems to be limited to HP burning teams in terms of strength. Doesn't seem to fit well with the Herda, but should be viable on Castra's Mighty Blade. So characters that burn their HP like extensively are good characters for Hyacinth. So there's that. And then last thing, she has speed-based mode switching, frequent but small healing, burns HP first, then restores it, which is pretty interesting. Hyacinth and Memo Sprite support each other, get stacks to buff, and the ultimate generates skill points. Again, we don't have much to go off here. She seems really tailor-made for Castarise and Posse Maide, but just from this alone, it's really hard to tell, right? Now, something we do have is Castarise kit. We have the entire kit. Obviously, we don't have multipliers because we don't have beta yet, but we have the entire just layout of her kit, which obviously can change, but This is a lot that we already have. So I'll be very quick on this because I will mostly go over this again in the 3.3 beta, which that should come out in about 2-ish weeks of recording. So skill will inflict foretold status, then deal quality damage equal to a percentage of her attack and adjacent enemies, so it's blast based. Her ultimate deals a percentage of her attack to a single enemy, then deals true damage equal to the percentage recorded value of wealth bond distributed among the target and adjacent enemies. You then clear the recorded value of wealth bond and increase the number of follow-up attacks that can be triggered by foretold. So here's the talent. At the start of any ally's turn action, if no enemy is under foretold, she'll inflict it on a random enemy, prioritizing the one with the highest HP. Foretold only applies to the most recently inflicted target. When an enemy with foretold receives damage from any ally, Cypher enters wealth bond state, recording a percentage of the total damage taken by that enemy, excluding true damage, so E1 true is sad. When an ally attacks an enemy with foretold, she deals a follow-up attack to damage equal to a percentage of her attack, and the number of follow-up attacks you can do resets after using her ultimate, which we already read. Her technique is she enters stealth, which increases her movement speed and automatically collects treasure when passing by. Upon entering battle, you deal quantum damage equal to a percentage of your attack to all enemies and record a percentage of damage in wealth bonds, which is pretty nice. Trace. Her first trace, when Cypher's on field, all enemies' defense is reduced by a percentage, so this is trying to be a better version of Pella's ultimate, which is really solid. It's just permanent defense gone, or reduced. Trace 2, wealth bond addition records a percentage of the total damage taken by adjacent target to the foretold enemy, so basically she now takes damage from blast, like she now records that damage, which is really good. Cypher's follow-up attack damage is increased by a percentage, and then the recording rate of wealth bond is further boosted by Cypher's crit rate up to additional percentage. Herein lies the problem, again, with that Akron hat when on release. This is a DPS to Hildy, and we still don't have that many options for her, especially with this character, because she really wants crit rate, right? We don't know how much, we don't know how much by how much. I assume she's also gonna have crit rate in traces if this is the case, because if it's not, this is actually wild. Her light cone increases crit rate, obviously. When the wearer uses the skill to deal damage, the defense of the attacked enemy is reduced by a percentage, and if the skill triggers crit hit, the enemy's defense is further reduced by a percentage, lasting for a couple turns. This character seems okay on at least just by looking at it. We don't know the multipliers, which matters a lot. If we knew all this would help to really lock in what we know about the character, but we don't, so this is all we have to go off of. I do like the character, I do like Quantum, and I do like the Hildy, right? Now, is she going to be good? We don't know. Oh, we also have our Eidolons. I've told we have our Eidolons. Wealth Bond records up to a percentage of damage taken by enemies under foretold. I assume this increases the limit, I assume. When Cypher attacks an enemy target, increased damage the enemy target receives by a percentage, lasting for X turns, which is good, right? Increasing how much damage you take alongside reducing their defense is really solid. E2 increases her follow-up attack damage by a percentage. After your follow-up attack, you restore some energy. This is kind of eh. Well, it depends on how much energy she needs for ults, so we'll go from there, but this is kind of eh. We'll see. Again, almost fires. When an ally attacks an enemy with foretold, Cypher deals an instance of quantum additional damage equal to a percentage of Cypher's attack to the enemy and its adjacent targets, which I think is pretty solid. Free additional damage is nice, right? And again, it does go into the wealth bond, remember that. And then E6, the damage dealt by Cypher increases to a percentage of the original damage, and then after using her ultimate, she regains a percentage of the last recorded wealth bond value. So at E6, she basically keeps that wealth bond value and doesn't lose it immediately. That's a really strong E6, but again, it's E6, so keep that in mind. Again, I won't go too much more in depth for this because we will go much more in depth for this in a couple weeks when we actually get beta for this. So there's that, and we'll also go more into high C when it comes out. Also, most likely a drip marker should be out by now, so I'll probably put up on screen because I'm too lazy to go right now. So I'll put up on screen here. Hopefully I'm not a dumbass and you're looking at it. Maybe it's cool, maybe it's not. I don't know. But yeah, that is it for this video. If you're excited for the live stream, let me know. I know I'm excited for the live stream, but for some different reasons. I will be watching though. I might be watching live. It depends if I'm feeling doing live. I don't know. If not, I'll make a summary video of the stream, which I'll mostly be doing from here on out because I do enjoy like summarizing what happened in the streams, which is cool. So that'll be it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.